All right. Oh, shizz. Well, we're live. All right, y'all. Well, welcome to my podcast, My Top Shelf Life, where we smoke good and talk about real shizz. Today I have two very special guests with me, and we're going to be smoking some blunts and some joints today, so I'm really excited. I guess I'll do a little intro for you guys. I know these two guests from my work at the cannabis dispensary, and when I was thinking of topics to talk about, I was thinking like, oh, I want to interview like some business women, and I automatically thought of you guys because we were working together, and that was your guys' like side jobs, basically, the cannabis dispensary. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was really cool that was like your side hustle. I was like, oh wow, that's really cool. Like you guys are real bosses. Yeah, I was like, ooh. So I have them today to kind of talk about their business and to smoke and like catch up. So today we are going to be smoking the Fuzzy Pre-Rolls by Sublime. They are oil infused and they have hash on them. So we have that, and then we have a blunt, Swisher Sweet. So I'm excited. So we'll just, I guess, get right to it. Did you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Sure.
Yay.
Well, thank you, Janae, for having us over.
Yes.
First and foremost, my name's Carolina Galindo, and do you want to say my profession?
She's a realtor.
Yeah. I am in real estate.
Mm-hmm.
I help people buy and sell and achieve their real estate goals, and I also like to get high.
Hey, okay. We love it.
And I am Liz Pouzon. Everybody calls me Pouzon.
Hey.
I am a personal trainer, business owner, own my own gym, and I just get people fit and fancy.
Hey, we love it. Yay. Okay. Thank you guys. I'm going to spark this and then we'll get, I guess, into the questions. My first question, though, is when is the last time you guys smoked and what did you smoke?
Oh, man.
Well, I smoked right before I came.
But
it's been a while for you, I know.
Yeah, so it's literally been 14 days, and whatever you gave me for my birthday, that was the last dab I had. Yeah.
Oh, it was a dab. Okay.
Yeah.
It was a good concentrated.
Yes. So it was what? I was so fucking...
I think it was
so
by the
up.
Bear Company.
Yeah, but it was just one little dab in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
But that whole Halloween, man, I was just constantly smoking. And then we went out, and I probably didn't go to bed till like 3 in the morning. And it was just nonstop smoking on the way home because we went out to the Bay Area.
Chain smoking.
Yeah. And I was just fucked up. So I was pretty much high that whole weekend until I had to stop.
Damn.
So that was your last weekend.
That was my hurrah.
Until then your 14
You're
days
going
started.
out.
Yeah. So
No, just kidding.
we're gonna get me pretty lit today.
And then, do you guys prefer smoking hybrid indica sativa?
Well, I always prefer an indica. Indica's like my to-go. But there's a time and a place. Sometimes I like to smoke before the gym. So that'll be like a sativa, so I'm not too relaxed. And I can, push and do my thing.
Ooh.
That's about it. Any other time, I'll just either a hybrid, indica.
Okay.
Seems to be my
Hybrid
go-to,
indica?
yeah. Because hybrids are good. They still do the work.
Dude, I love a good hybrid. Who doesn't like a good hybrid?
Yeah, my lungs are clean.
Okay. Pure lungs.
So I like to get high when I get high. So I'm usually gonna smoke an indica.
Mm-hmm.
Hybrids do good. They just kind of make me trippy a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for sure indicas, because I just want to get stupid.
We got the
getting
indica.
high. I'm getting high.
Do you ever smoke or get high while you're training?
Oh yeah. Well, not anymore, but I used to. Yeah. So when I had my spot, I wouldn't smoke herb in there, obviously.
Oh, yeah. You would dab.
Yeah, I didn't know in the building.
Oh.
So I would dab. I do the pens. Pens were really nice because it's just
Super
convenient.
Discreet,
Yeah. And honestly, when it came to smoking and working out, like depending on my mood, I would typically try and smoke a sativa to just kind of keep me a little more up there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If I did an indica, then I would just probably be sitting for like 10 minutes in between sets. And,
Like, can I stop doing these?
my workout would last like 3 hours, and it just,
All of a sudden be stuck. Like, oh, shit.
I've done that before, actually. When I smoked in the morning or whatever before the gym, and like if it was an arm day or something, I'd be just going. Oh, I'm gonna try this machine or whatever. By the time I know, I'm like, whoa, it's past my end of the workout. But if I'm doing something a lot more
yeah, you really don't.
cardio, I'm like, I'm done.
Oh, yeah.
15 minutes in, I'm gone.
Do you guys eat edibles before you work out?
No.
Never.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a big fat no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, edibles for me were mainly for sleeping.
Ah.
Even before working in the club and getting those, microdose things, and people would make edibles, and
Yeah.
I could not eat them. And so it really kind of put me off for a little bit. But then once getting into Connected and getting like the Smokies, I really like the Smokies.
Smokies are so
My
good.
favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Smokies.
Shout out to Smokies. We love your product.
Send us.
They would seriously help me sleep a full 8 hours because
Holy shit.
I wake up periodically and they would seriously just knock me out. I could take just one.
I toss and turn a lot.
Yeah.
So I might not wake up, but I'll talk. Like, I feel unrested.
Yeah.
Pop a few edibles and I'm...
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're out. I actually got a lot of my clients onto it.
No
They
way.
love the Smokies. So I have like a whole family that does it now. Seriously, the grandma, the dad, and the daughter.
Oh, that's so
They're
sweet.
all into it. Not like young daughter. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
she's an adult.
She's an adult daughter.
Oh, okay.
yeah, they're up there. But once I told them, I'm like, yeah, you guys should try this, and they fucking love it. I'm like, yeah.
That is so cool.
I've gotten a few older people away from pharmaceuticals and, steered them towards cannabis and like, just give it a chance. And oh my God, I slept so good. I told you.
Right?
Yeah. All the
Okay.
time.
When did you guys first start smoking?
I was a freshman in high school when I first got high.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
No way.
and it was incredible. I was like, oh my God, where has this been?
How did you smoke it?
I was with my friend, and her brother was the local drug dealer in high school. And
Okay,
he
the
was
plug.
like, we're like, we want to smoke. Can you roll one for us? Can we buy?
Can you get us one of them joints?
And he did, and whatever, and we smoked, and I was like, oh, this is amazing. I feel like I'm floating, this and that.
Oh shit.
And ever since then, I wasn't like a pothead just yet. It wasn't until probably like a junior in high school that I was like, all right. I was doing good though. I had all my grades good. I got out of high school like midday because I was caught up, and I'd leave, go smoke,
That's chill as fuck.
and then I'd go to work.
Yeah.
Dang.
Same. Freshman year, I honestly think I was like 13.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was young when I started high school. But, yeah. It's been that long.
Fun.
It was kind of off and on, more so until my junior year when, high school started going down, and I was like, fuck it.
Fuck it.
What else am I going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Get high, because it feels great.
Takes me away from other drugs.
Yeah, so I never stopped from there. And
Oh shit.
it just progressed more.
I don't think it progressed until I was like finally having a job, and I
Yeah.
could buy it myself, and I didn't have to hang out with people that
Mm.
provided,
Right.
and I didn't trust.
But back then, Now, I don't know if you guys remember some of that fucking weed back then.
Yo. Oh, sorry.
Like,
Thank you.
I try and tell people, you guys remember Chronic?
You remember?
I didn't smoke
Remember
chronic,
Chronic?
but I didn't smoke chronic.
Oh
no.
my god.
I was like, I
Dude, that's one of
remember
the
Pert.
Best weed. Yeah.
Pert and
Pert-
Blue Dream.
Once perp came out, it was like pfft, nothing else ever existed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like you got the
Dude,
perp,
But
no, it's
Chronic
green.
That's good shit.
Mhm.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And I really, I'm scrolling through fucking Instagram and they're like, every stoner wishes they could, be as high as the first time they smoked
Yeah.
weed.
Hell
And
yeah.
I always remember that time, just buying that fucking sack, going to the park, fucking smoking out of our little bong in my car. Such good weed.
Oh,
So high. So fucking high.
I
Super
don't think I ever smoked out of a real bong until I was like maybe close to an adult. Like everything was something
Me too.
rolled,
Yeah.
some made up something. I remember I smoked out of like a gas mask.
some made up something.
Yeah, it was always something creative,
found
but
our
never a real never
Whoa.
a real bong until I was like a full adult. Like, wait a minute, what other ways can we smoke this shit?
That's so creative.
I can't afford to
We
switch
had
it
a
right now for whatever
friend
reason.
That had a 6-foot bong, and he let us borrow it. Unfortunately, we broke it.
Oh,
No.
But yeah, it was from Mexico, so it was
oh
like
my, even worse.
little Mexican color.
Oh.
Dude, we would rip that thing.
Wait, 6 feet?
6 feet.
And you,
Wait. So what
You'd
the?
fill it, right?
someone holds it, someone lights
Yep.
it for you.
Someone
Yeah,
lights it for you because they're waiting
Yeah.
over there. Yeah. 6
I've
feet.
smoked out of
That's
really
insane.
big like
And it's like that big
Hose like
around.
that?
Yeah.
I don't know how I survived.
Right?
I do not know.
And then we go and drink afterwards or some shit. Yeah.
Take it down with this beer. Why not? Okay.
Oh, our friend just showed up with a handle.
Mhm.
Look at it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was fun back then. Anyways.
It's so it's funny how it was so like fun and innocent then, and now it's so booming and such a business, and so like, oh, you just went to the store and got it. Like,
Yeah.
where's the excitement anymore?
Yeah.
There's no
Damn.
rush of getting caught.
And you do grow too yourself, Puzon. Can you tell us how long you've been growing?
10 years.
Holy shit.
I know that.
Since 2010.
She has a green though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to.
They're more like an off green. It's my boyfriend that has the
Oh,
green.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You've been supportive.
Hey.
I'll help him with the labor and of course the trimming, whatever we need to do.
Ooh, trimming.
I really do like taking care of them,
cool.
trimming them up
Mm-hmm.
when they're growing and just making them look pretty. And it always comes out super awesome. Super awesome compared to like some of the other people that we end up growing with,
Mm-hmm.
And everyone just kind of says like, wow, like yours compared to this, even though it's not, it's quality. It's not so much quantity.
Oh,
And I mean, it's enough.
yeah.
We don't have a huge operation going, so we don't need.
It's for your personal use.
Yeah, that's so cool. I remember I bought weed off you, and it fucking smoked.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I worked with you, I bought some weed off you. I was like, dang, this shit smoked.
I would need a little re-up every now and then.
Yeah, now that we got some more.
How was this grow? How was this harvest?
It was good. It was good. Not as bountiful as we'd hoped, but again, quality is always great. Everything's in jars right now. Just curing. Getting good.
Shit.
Yeah. This year was way better than last year, I gotta say, because my boyfriend started his new job and he wasn't there enough to do what he usually does.
Mm-hmm.
And so I tried to do it, but my stupid ass at the same time was working 2 jobs.
Oh, okay.
shit.
That was last year.
Yeah. So while I was working for Connected,
Oh, it's like the
yeah, it was
uncared baby zone.
it was pretty bad. But any other year other than that, because this year, we take care of them. That's the whole thing.
Mhm.
When you take care of them, that's when they
Give 'em the
thrive
love,
and you
read
get
'em
good
a
shit.
book.
Yeah. So last year I just was bad and neglected them and kind of deserved it. But, new year, shitty year. But
Yeah.
Damn good weed out of it.
Hey, that's hella cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Some good's
Fuck
gonna come out of.
but we got some good weed.
That's one good thing. Yeah. Shout out to people who got a good harvest.
Yes.
Damn.
Shout out to
Yep.
if you have a good harvest.
Yeah.
hit you
Especially
up.
this year. Yeah. Let us know.
I know. No, that would have ruined people's years for sure.
Oh,
Dude. So I want to ask you guys how you got into your business. Or I guess I'll ask I don't know who.
Start with her.
Yeah, okay, I'll start with you, Carolina.
Okay.
So when did you get into real estate? And yeah, when did you decide that you wanted to become a realtor?
It was kind of a weird shift because I was going to Yield College and I saw like, fuck Yield College. No
Damn,
future with Yield College. We're still in core Yield College.
Yeah.
But anyway, I had a teacher who was a real estate agent and
Oh, that's so cool.
he was like, I'm looking for, some agents. I'm growing another team out here in Stockton, this and that. And I was like, real estate? Who wants to do real estate, And then, but then I was like, there you go. And I did one of my projects around, I think it was like being an agent or just selling a home. I don't know what it was. And then I was like, wait a minute, this is interesting. And then I kind of dove into it about 5 years ago now. And I've always I was never like 100% sure. I was just like, I know I want to get in real estate and I want to start a journey. And, maybe if I help people, that'll give me a better idea of where in real estate I want to be. And so I've always had it like kind of a part-time thing as I kept going. And and then I took a break because I was doing okay. And then then I took a break. It was a 2-year break to work in cannabis.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so I during the time of cannabis, I took my break and I was just like, okay, let me buckle down and learn what I want to get into in real estate. And that was more how I want to take my business and make it a business, not just my career, but I want to make it a business. I want to be able to walk away and have something going, right?
Yeah.
So I thought, well, I'm already in real estate. This is what I want to do. Let me take it more serious as a business, because I love helping people find a home. But I was like, I'm not helping myself reach my goal. I'm just helping people go. And that's satisfying to an extent. I'm like, what do I, want to do with me? So I was in cannabis and I was like, oh my God, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Because, I always thought cannabis was like a male dominated industry. And I saw women working there and just the inside of working inside a club. It was just like a cultural shock, Whereas like real estate, there's so many women. But on the flip side, as agents, on the other side, you have your investments, and that's kind of dominated by men. And so it's interesting,
That
right?
is interesting.
Interesting. But you could also say some of the same for cannabis. If you look at, you dig deeper and you only have a few women, you're still a dominated industry by men.
It really is.
From growing to distribute to, just being behind the brand, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And anyway, I kind of got off topic.
It's okay.
But yeah, so I decided these are my paths. Like somehow, some way, these are the things that get me fired up, they get me passionate. And so I just kind of made my goals around those two industries. And since I've already dabbled into being an agent, I'm just kind of trying to be the best that I can be and grow from there and continue trying to achieve those goals to achieve my main goal.
Yeah.
Which I'm still there creating.
I like how you say that you you have goal, or that you have a goal within your career, and that you I guess are you want to challenge yourself kind of, and I like that.
Yeah, because you get to a point where you're comfortable and you find yourself whoa, what happened all this time? I'm gotten nowhere, and I'm realizing being uncomfortable is the best situation because it pushes you to ask yourself, what do I want to do? And that's why I left cannabis, because I thought, well, I've reached what I can do here, and I'm no longer interested in the retail side. So I'm going to step away and do well in real estate, and then maybe one day we will meet again.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Do you remember the first house you sold?
I remember my very first house. I still don't know how I just got it. Like, till this day, I'm like, how did I score that one?
Oh, shit.
Well, I do know how, but I was brand new, and I was holding an open house for another agent that, allowed me to do that for her. And if you guys don't know how an open house works, usually there's signs everywhere. Come. I'm trying. It's like one of those.
I've been to open houses.
It's like a candy store trying to lure you.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just go and walk around. Look at the
So you
house.
walk in, and I tried to tell you to like sign in so I can follow up and send you cool stuff. And half of the time people say no, and other times people, okay, sure, and cool. So then someone, like, the whole day is kind of gone already, and I'm just like, I'm ready to go now. Like, no one's coming by, this and that. And this older gentleman walks in, and he's like, wow, I have the house just down the street, same layout, this and that. And he's like, but mine's way better. I was like, oh, really? I'd have to see it, So anyways, we talk, and he tells me he wants to sell it. And I was like, oh, you do? So I remember that day I didn't have a sitter, and my sister came to pick up my son. And it was around that same time, and she was there, and she was, pretending to be a person walking by. And it was funny because we looked just alike. So it was, how do we fool him? I don't know. But anyways. So my sister gets up, and she's like, she can sell it for you right here. And I'm just like, yeah, let's, set up an appointment to go look at your property.
She gassed you up?
No.
She gave me that push I needed, because I was like almost like too excited that I had to pause. Like, oh, you want to sell your house? Like, oh my God, I can't believe this is easy, It's not. So anyways, I follow up. I go to his house. I take a look at it, and I get my first signed contract to list the home. And it was like the most exciting thing,
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was all excited. Ordered my sign for sale. Did all those little things. And it sold for higher than what he wanted. It sold within like 2 days. We got an offer. It was awesome. It was really awesome. It was a unicorn sale for me. And
a unicorn?
Yeah, because everything went perfect.
Oh. Is that like a real thing? Do they say that? Or
I know. I know that too.
Unicorn?
Like, that's cool.
Unicorn thing? Yeah.
Like they say that in real estate?
Oh no, that's something
Okay.
I say.
That was a good unicorn.
I mean, I guess maybe, I don't know. If you find like a great deal and it was just awesome all around, it's a unicorn because it doesn't come around.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
is a unicorn.
So it was, and it was awesome, and he was happy. And
Whoa.
shout out to my first sale.
Hey, shout out. Dang, that's crazy.
Good job.
I was so happy, and then, it was awesome from there. But then I realized there's some that give you headaches. Some are tougher, and so anyways, you go on, and you learn, and you get to appreciate which ones are good and which ones will be the challenge. But then once you get through that, then you come next to another roadblock, and you're like, oh, I can handle this. I know, and so, and it's like anything else.
Do you like showing off houses? Is it fun?
It is, as long as your client has the intent. There's a lot of people, not a lot, I shouldn't say a lot, but there's a few people you run into where they kind of just want to see if they can buy, and sometimes you take them through a lot, and they decide they don't want to, and it's like, oh.
Weird.
Yeah. But overall, it gets as exciting as the client can be. So if you're pumped to go look at houses, I'm pumped to go look at them with you.
Aw,
If you're like, I don't know, then I'm just like, okay, I'm going to go show them. We'll see if you're interested. I hope so, because this is my time, you know?
Yeah.
And it's your time. So it's important to make sure you're ready to when, you know, like I remember in 2008 or whatever, it was fun because everybody was for sale. Everything was for sale, you know? So, I don't know if you remember this, but you probably do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then I could see how people were just like going everywhere and just looking for fun, you know? But no, it was scary times. People were stealing stuff. People would steal copper piping and out of homes, take water heaters, and it was crazy.
Damn, the whole water heater?
Yeah, people will take valuable things out of the home if they're vacant, if they see them vacant.
Aww.
Shitty people everywhere.
That's...
Get insurance, guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tip right there.
Insurance.
So how has your business been during or this year and I guess during the pandemic? Or how the real estate business too, like in general, here in our area?
It's been really, really good.
Okay.
It's been amazing. And it's kind of weird because
that's crazy.
I think there's a lot of the fact that it's this year, one pandemic.
I think it has
a lot of people are moving out of state too.
Out of state or within the state. A lot of moving within the state. I think that's one factor, but just the undeniable part of it, that's probably the biggest factor, is people are growing into their prime of adult that they're starting to buy, and that group is a lot bigger. And now, on top of that, we've already had low inventory. So when you put a bigger crowd in a small, area to shop from, it's gonna boom this market.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, so that's why you see such low interest, because they want you to buy and they want you to have the ability to buy. So whenever you see, I know you're going at, do we see the houses dropping?
Yeah, do we?
No, not yet.
Yeah, definitely not now because of what's going on this year.
I mean, if it is going to drop, I would say 3 years maybe or so.
Okay.
There's going to be a drop eventually somewhere. And when you see that, it's not always a good thing, because unless you have cash, you have ready to pay cash, you're still going to be in the same boat. And I'll tell you why. When houses go cheaper, interests go higher. So they'll charge you more money to borrow from them for the cheaper home. Whereas right now it's so cheap to borrow money to buy your home that is, somewhat expensive, or in the Bay Area it's ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
So just things to think about. Don't worry about the market to move on with your own goals and plans in life. Just get yourself situated so you're prepared to take advantage of whatever the situation is. So right now, you would be taking advantage of the low interest rate.
Yep.
Okay.
So if you're wondering, how do I get started? Well, look at your credit. Look at how much debt you have. And if those two things can improve, you're already giving yourself a much higher chance of being a great candidate to a good term loan, like something, low interest and
there's
whatever.
Those first-time home buyer things too.
Yeah.
There's plenty of those.
There's plenty of ways to structure a deal to get into a home that benefits you. And it's something you can handle, and it won't be like a 2008 where, boom, out of nowhere you get, 300 spike on your mortgage.
I didn't know they did that.
Well, 10 years ago.
That's more like,
That's another podcast.
gosh. How old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 25.
20. Okay.
Yeah, I just
not
turned
bad.
25.
Okay. Oh yeah, you said that. Okay.
Yeah. Do you have any advice for people? Or you just said right now credit and
Your debt.
Oh, yeah, and look at your debt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good.
And paying off your debt
And-
improves your credit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What is that?
Take note, guys. Don't get in debt. If you are,
Shit.
And I say this from
Pay
experience,
it off, y'all.
okay?
You
your shit.
guys, yeah, that's
Just take responsibility for it.
And pay more than what they're asking for each time. Get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Get it done.
Just get it done and you'll feel better.
And you'll be able to do stuff. Be an adult.
Just don't do the same thing twice.
Yeah.
Don't go
that
get Benny.
part.
If you're gonna get into debt, make sure it's good debt, like a mortgage.
Yeah.
Don't buy
Investment.
cars on
Investment.
buy cash for cars.
Cash for cars.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't get into a
Damn.
contract.
Oh, damn.
You don't need it, I promise.
Fun.
Well, now you gotta pay it off, but
Yeah. But maybe a Tesla in the future. No. So, do you have any advice for like people who want to go into real estate?
yes. Start feeding your brain right away. It's the best, most easiest thing you can do. And if you can find, well, first, yes, read books, podcasts. That's like the best way to get, and YouTube, the best way to get, read.
Yeah.
Or hear. Yes, learn. Take it in, soak it in. That's like the best thing. But do you mean like in real estate as an agent or just in general?
like as an agent.
Yeah, there's a few books I would say for sure read and just learn as much, but also study who you would like to have as a mentor. Someone, maybe another agent you look up to, or a certain brokerage that you can get the proper training and just, because it takes time. And if someone's not teaching you the right things to do, you're going to just be chasing something over and over and over and be in the same spot.
Get a mentor.
Yeah, and
I like that.
a mentor, in general, I think everyone should have a mentor.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard, but in the general, like for different things in life, but for real estate, for sure. I didn't realize that till a few years in. I was like, wait a minute, there's somebody that can talk to me.
Yeah, someone that you can like get feedback from. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you have like your broker that's supposed to help you a lot, but they can really only help you for so much. Like you need someone on the outside source that can guide you towards your goals. And everyone has different goals.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say first just feed your brain as much as you can. You know, really just sponge it in and you know, and then also get on social media and just follow, you know, Facebook is great with their groups of whatever you think of. There's probably a group for that. Podcast people, podcasters.
Yeah. YouTube.
Yes. There's a group for everything. So, you know, there's tons of groups that are for real estate newbies or real estate training or real estate, you know,
That's true.
where everybody kind of gives an input and you could just read and learn a lot from other people's experiences as they lay it out for, you know, someone else to help. When you put out a question, trust me, there's somebody watching. They're going to answer.
I like that.
Yeah, so, yeah. Basically, also get involved. Like, and that's a little hard because you have to really put yourself out there. And it can get exhausting. So really just be you, but put yourself out there.
Like get involved with like community things or like real estate projects or
I would say just with whatever is your everyday things. So like if you ever wanted to get into real estate, you would for sure start telling your clients like, hey, you know, I'm thinking of doing this. And, you know, and then just start to create more relationships because later on they're going to think of you. Oh, I remember she said woo 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 woo. Yep.
Okay,
So
that
I'm
is
always
good.
telling people.
That
I
is
actually know a
great
trainer
advice.
that went into real estate.
Is that what she did?
Really?
Yep.
Dang. See.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause you're right. Cause you know, like people do remember like things that you do tell them if you just put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a little. If you're an introvert like me, it gets like it's like scary at first.
Are you?
I don't know what they're gonna say. Yeah, I'm an introvert, and I'm a little extro, but
Yeah.
mostly intro.
Yes, yeah.
I'm just
That's
like,
so
no, I'll be over
interesting.
here.
Well, yeah, thank you. That's
And I guess
great
that's
advice.
kind of for everything. Like, you know, for anything that is a service to people, just tell them what you do.
Yeah.
Hairdressers. I do hair.
Yeah, market yourself. Yeah. Don't be afraid to market yourself. That's good advice.
Yeah.
Let me see. Anything? Okay, we'll shift this way. Thank you, Carolina.
Thank you.
So who's on? Liz, how did you get into fitness? And like, when did you make it a career? Yeah, when did you make it a career?
So 2015, I decided to actually get into the fitness industry. But I've always been into fitness.
Okay.
I played lots of sports growing up and worked out in high school.
She's everything I ever wanted to be.
What did you play?
I played softball mostly growing up,
Okay.
and I loved playing basketball on the side and a little football. Never played any of those two sports on a team. It was mainly softball, but played that up until I was 14, I want to say, and that's when I started smoking weed. So yeah. And then I kind of got in trouble in school, and the person who was the coach was mad at me, so she never let me on the team.
Aww.
Yeah, it was some shit. And so I just decided to smoke some weed. That literally became like my career after that. Literally, I guess you could say, because when I was 19, we started growing. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah. And what was I saying?
When you got started.
Okay, so yeah, so when we started growing, again, I didn't get into it until about 2015. I didn't come back into it. And at 25, I knew, like, what am I going to do? I can't just play a professional sport. Like, no. Okay. So the next best thing was to do something that I could possibly work with potential athletes and stuff like that. And that was actually what I really wanted, was to possibly train kids who were playing sports or something, or even, you know, high school kids and obviously adults. And I never saw my goal in it yet, because of course I love sports and I love sports teams, things like that. So I thought maybe I could work with a team, but I just didn't want to travel. Yeah, and that was my biggest thing.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, because I just didn't want to travel. Like I'm a homebody.
Okay.
And I mean, I grow weeds. So.
Yeah.
You got babies at home.
Yeah, you gotta be home.
So, but in 2015, it just clicked for me because I'm like, I just didn't feel like myself. Working at this job just killed me. Things were happening, but also it was just not working out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't do this stupid stuff forever as a job. I'm like, I got to do something. And so that's when I was like, okay, you know what, who was I before this? I was somebody who worked out, and I literally just did not work out for probably those 6 years.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I literally did not feel like myself, and I just had to get back to it. So I decided to go to a school up in Sacramento that specialized in, pumping out personal trainers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Certified.
That's so cool.
Yep. And then I got a job in Shape. And they really helped me gain a good repertoire and reputation, too. I learned a lot, training all different kinds of people. And
oh, that's so cool.
some people were a little intimidated, so I would never see them again.
Oh, okay.
But that's the business, you know. And I learned. That was the main thing. So learning that and just kind of learning the business of a personal trainer working in a corporation like that, I was like, there's a little more to it that we deserve. And that's what motivated me to opening my own little gym. And yeah, been doing that since 2018.
Okay.
Yeah.
Had your own gym. And so then you opened up your gym.
Opened up.
And yeah, how was that?
It was good. It was actually really tough because another trainer and I were supposed to do it together, and he backed out after we signed paperwork, and it was just a shit show. But I mean, business was good. I had a great spot. It was just a lot of work for me because I had to do it all by myself. And yeah. But it went well. Yeah.
Okay. And I know Carolina went to your gym. I know Lauren did.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you like being a personal trainer?
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like it because, I mean, you make new friends. You get to work with all different kinds of people. And, I mean, if you choose to. Some people, some trainers are like, nope, I'm only working with, like, this kind. But, I mean, I am open to helping anybody, and that's the main thing about it, is just helping somebody. And that's why I'm like, stretch.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
that was...
yeah.
That was...
you really, really gotta do that.
Okay, yeah. I really do.
Text her tomorrow.
Yeah.
Did you stretch?
That was great advice. Yeah. How have you been staying fit during this pandemic, and how have you, I guess, been running your business during this time?
So, for a while, we were doing Spartan races, and I would do a lot of kind of running and carrying things, as weird as it sounds, pull-ups for those things.
Whoa.
Yeah, and this, during the pandemic, because there's no races, I got back into lifting in the beginning of the year, and then moved. And so I've just been doing more calisthenics, so like body weight stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, more push-ups, pull-ups. Trying to get back into running. I just fucking hate it. But
Me and Money Dunk.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw your push-ups on
Yeah.
Well, damn, you did a lot.
22.
22, yeah, 22 push-ups.
That's not bad.
Oh yeah, can you tell us about the Spartan races?
So, Spartan races.
Yeah,
Carolina's
what are they?
done some.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she did some.
One.
Just one?
Yeah. What? Yeah, just one.
Oh, okay.
Derek did
Two.
3.
Oh, okay.
I was supposed to do more, but then COVID.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Spartan races are obstacle course races, kind of endurance races. So you do a lot of running, trail running. So they'll get you out in like the wilderness and shit sometimes.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah. Their biggest race is usually in Tahoe, and that's the World Championship. So you're going up like Squaw Mountain and shit.
Whoa.
Yeah, and it's like a 13-mile
That's too
race.
much for me.
Yeah.
13 miles.
13 miles with usually 30 obstacles.
Oh.
So that's the longest one. That's a beast.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and then they have a super and a sprint, and the super is only about 8 miles. Sprint is like 3 to 5.
Oh, okay.
So, again, with the Spartan races, training for that is a lot of grip strength, running, and pull-up type stuff, carrying things. That's usually what we end up doing, flipping tires, because they do something like that. Yeah, and they're fun. Honestly, anybody can do them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody.
Anybody can do them.
Anybody.
Oh, shit.
Because you don't necessarily have to do the obstacle if you're running an open race.
You just have to try.
You just have to try, and then if you fail, you're...
It's really personal. Like, it's up to you.
Yeah,
Do you
kind
want
of... Exactly.
hit
You
the goal?
take it
Yeah,
for
how good
yourself,
can you do
yeah.
it? Like, for my husband, it was so important. It's super, super important because he had the car accident. So it was very important for him to be able to do these things again.
physically. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And for me, it was just more of a, like, strength test. Like, how can I get through this? And, you know, I threw up, but...
Oh, it's okay.
But I got through it, and I was so happy. I was like, wow, it's a lot of fun, but it is hard. Especially when you're not, like, athletic naturally, or you didn't prep well enough.
Yeah, you really have to take that into consideration, too, is if it's one of your first races, unless you're really physically fit, don't go for the longest one. You know, just go for the shortest one, try it out, see how you like it, like, learn from it, obviously. And just the crowd and the environment and the energy that it brings is really good. It's motivating.
Everybody's helpful.
Yeah.
Everybody's, like, willing to lend a hand if you need, you know, the help.
It's really fun.
It's very
cool.
community-like, actually.
It's like a whole Spartan community. You'll see people with the stickers on their cars and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Spartan community. Aww.
Yep.
Do you have advice for people to... Let me see. Hold on. Do you have advice for people to stay fit during these times?
Totally. So there's a lot of things that you can even do at home without equipment. And again, that's like more calisthenic type, so using your body weight. You can use the simplest of things. So if you have like a towel, so say you don't have like a pull-up bar or something, but you have a long towel or two, and you can knot them up and put them in the door, and you can do like rows, like a TRX. You can make your own little TRX kind of thing. So you don't need a crazy ass gym. You can still go outside and run. You know, you can do that. You're not restricted unless you're, you know, positive apparently. But yeah, don't go out if you're sick, obviously.
Make sure to say that.
Yeah, and if you got like a bench or a chair, there's a lot of things you can do. You can step up. I mean, there's obviously body weight, just exercises you can do without any equipment at all.
Push-ups,
squats. You can deadlift your kids or your dog or something, whatever. Pick something up. Yeah, pick something up to add some resistance. Doesn't really matter. As long as, you know, you're getting good advice from somebody professional so they can teach you how to do it properly.
Yes.
And you're not just building bad habits and possibly injuring yourself. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's another thing is, among all the exercises that you could do by yourself, there's still a proper way to do them. So you're doing them effectively. Right? So that's my advice.
Okay.
You can get connected with a trainer, and I mean, I don't charge very much just for programming, but I don't know what other trainers do. That's their business. But yeah, you can look online. There's all kinds of instructional videos and stuff. But sometimes it is best to go face-to-face or have a more personal kind of
Especially if you have like complications.
Yeah, exactly. So that you can voice those complications, and they're right there to correct you and kind of tell you why things are the way that they are.
Exactly. It's good to get another opinion. Yeah. And especially when you're working with your body.
Yeah.
Because you might not know, like, how to move.
Yeah, people injure themselves. Dude,
I know
they're
so many people
working out. Yeah. Like, people do push-ups wrong all the time.
Oh, shit.
I got hurt stretching wrong, okay?
Oh, shit.
That too.
Yeah, I got hurt stretching
Oh, my
wrong.
gosh.
Yep.
Luckily, it, like, went away after a week, but it could have been worse. I could really
Did
pull.
you pull something?
Almost.
Oh.
Probably just tore a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, pulled it. It'll heal.
Thank you for that. advice. I need to tell me to stretch.
Yes. You really, really do. Like, try crossing your leg right now.
Should I?
Yeah.
Like that. There you go. Now pushing that down. Now keep your chest up and push your chest forward.
Oh,
Does that hurt?
yeah.
Right in your butt.
No, like right here.
Yeah. That's your butt.
I guess, huh?
It stretches all this out.
Yeah, so do that.
Oh,
Do that a lot more.
Yeah, will you give us
So,
your business information? If you guys want to
I think
hit them up.
it's- Yeah. Instagram, LP Fit.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it's called. Like
Okay.
L.P.Fit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, on Instagram.
Instagram. IG.
All right. Hit her up. She'll get you going with a great workout plan.
Yeah,
Or-
you do a workout plan. You can even come in. So it's a private session.
Mhm.
Come in for free for the first one.
Ooh.
Yeah. I also do boot camps.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah. So I have space in my 6:30 a.m. and my 5:15 p.m.
Okay, 6:30 and 5:15.
Yeah.
Okay. Good
So it's
time.
the boot camp is, I do functional fitness, so it's not, it's also whatever you want too. So if it's personal training, we'll do specifically what you're asking for and what your goals are, whatever you need to do to get there.
Mhm.
The boot camp is usually like a circuit training,
Oh.
not CrossFit.
Mhm.
Like I said, functional fitness, we do lots of stuff.
Okay.
Some body weight stuff. We play with the dumbbells, kettlebells.
Nice.
Yeah, battle ropes.
Ooh, ropes.
Yeah.
That's intense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Those are tough.
Oh
okay.
yeah, and there's a lot of fun
Take-
stuff you can do on
The
that.
wind out of you.
Right?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Okay. In Carolina, yeah.
You can
Hit her up.
follow me on Instagram. I have two, but I'll give you the one that I get on. Carolina _the _realtor.
Okay.
That's my personal one, but it's kind of just open to. It's the most active one.
Mhm.
I have a kind of a real estate one, but I was supposed to have someone run it, and now I need to find someone else because it's time consuming, and I'm not very social media ish on there. I find
okay.
it
Same.
easier to be more business like on Facebook.
Mhm.
I don't know why. Maybe because the crowd there's a little different that follows me. But Instagram is great for like right away, like, oh, look at this house real quick, or
Mhm.
for me anyway. I really like.
Okay,
You can
or
go to
on
my
Facebook?
website,
Okay. Oh yeah, I just peeped your website.
carolinagalindo.com, and that's pretty awesome. Actually, it has a lot of stuff on there.
Mhm.
I will be adding to it because I didn't mention this. My niche is actually probate. That's why I don't really go after too much of anything else. It's more probate, it's more private, more intimate type of transaction,
Mhm.
and it's a lot, lengthier in terms of finally getting something on paper where I have to kind of really just. It's more of me trying to help them solve their problems in the professional manner that I know, which is real estate. I'll be adding more of that kind of content on there, but that'll be probably early 2021.
Mhm. What? Okay. Cool. Okay, so hit them up, y'all. Thanks for watching.
When did they came to see me?
I
Was I like out of the camera the whole time?
I don't know.
Oh man,
Hopefully. Yeah.
Just chilling way
Thank you
over
guys
here.
for coming on.
thank you for having us.
Thank you guys for watching my Top Shelf Life. Keep it real, keep it lit, and we'll see you guys again.